Hello everyone and welcome to this sales review video. Today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about sales, and as always, if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll also be leaving a discount link in the description of this video so that you can always get your money's worth for sales. So here we are on sales, and essentially what sales is a really good and intuitive CRM or customer relationship management piece of software on your browser. So as you can see, why would somebody want to use something like a CRM? And basically what a CRM allows you to do is have a really in-depth idea about who you're targeting, what type of customers you've got, and this would allow you to, perhaps help increase the amount of product marketing that you've got, the amount of product sales, really get to grips of, who's really using your company, and also really increase your customer service. So if there's something that a lot of customers need, you're able to obviously improve on that. So a lot of reasons why somebody would want to use a CRM. But the main reason would be to get more information about their customers so that they can tailor what they sell or how they present the items or how they deal with customers in a very specific and refined and personalized way. So here we are on the main page, and on the left we have our taskbar with all of our options, and then we have obviously the option on our main page. So we can begin with adding a lead, and what a lead is essentially almost like a form or like an amount of questions and input boxes where people can input information about them. So if I add a lead, you can put the contact for a specific lead, the company for the lead, the title, and then so I'm going to call the title lead 1, and you can obviously select the company that it's relevant to and the contact. But if we hit save, you would have to select the contact, so we'd have to search for opulent, and then that would be a contact, and the company would also be opulent. And when we're done, we hit save, and this will create our lead. So as you can see, what this shows us is the title, company tag, and the owner. And then when we hit on one of these leads, we can have all of these different fields to do with that specific person. So we obviously have the title of who this person is. We have their name. We have their telephone number and their email. We have data enrichment, which you can have if you want. You can have the company of which they are related to. So if there's a specific people from different companies that you're in contact with a lot of the time, you're able to obviously organize them into categories for whatever they're part of. On the right hand side, you're able to select notes to do with that specific person, any activities that you have to do with that specific person, and obviously all of the notes, activities, and emails that you've completed will appear in this list here. You can obviously go to the email page here, activities and files, to view these a little bit more in depth, but it's a nice way of viewing every individual bit of information about a specific person in a nice way. And when you do go to lead and you already have some in contacts, you all need to do is hit the add lead button here, and then you're obviously able to fill through the exact same forms and these same input boxes, and this will create another lead, and you can obviously then categorize them into different companies, as I said earlier. Contacts is quite similar to leads, but these are people who you might want to communicate with a little bit more. So in order to add a contact, you hit the add button, and then under the name we'll put, say, Jack, and then under the company for opulent, the telephone we'll just do 01234 567 and then we can either select whether that's their work home, their work phone, their home phone, their mobile, or like a fax machine or whatever, that others. So we're going to select mobile for this. And then you obviously have their email that you can put in and specify whether that is a specific work, mobile, home, whatever you want, and then their actual name at the bottom, or if you want to add another name or whatever they're part of, then you can do that as well and hit save. And then at the top right, you can either delete, you can export all of the contacts that you've got, export as CSV or Excel. You can obviously enrich your data as well, or send bulk emails to every single person so that you can have a good one-on-one conversation almost. So if there's something that you want to send out to specific people in a specific company, this is something you're able to do. Say something that company is doing that is relating to what you're doing, and you need to get a message out to every single employee at that company. This is how you would do it. You'd be able to go up here, you'd be able to hit send bulk emails, and then obviously add the recipients that you want to the specific people, so Jack, and then you obviously would then put in emergency, and then we have run out of stock, and then you'd easily be able to put process email, and that would really help. As I said earlier, you're also able to categorize different companies into your leads and CRM as well. So instead of having a list of the people that you've got contact with, you can have a list of the companies that you've got. It's exactly the same process, so I'm not going to go ahead and go through it like last time, but this is basically, as you can see, we created Opulent as a company earlier, and you're able to have a good list of companies here so that you don't maybe have to use an external software. Because one of the reasons you might want to use a CRM is because you want to have everything in one, concise precise place, and having your own Excel documents here and having to add to them every single time, and obviously having a separate Excel documents for all your contacts and one for all your companies and one for your activities and stuff that we've got here, it really can get quite complicated. So being able to have something really, really useful all in one place is a great idea, and that's one of the reasons people might want to use a CRM such as Saalz. Then you can view any activity that you've got with your people or your companies, so you can have any activity that is explicitly related to a particular person. So if somebody needs something done, or if something's happened with a particular person, you're able to either add a call activity, an email activity, message, meeting, or others, anything that you might want to have one-on-one with your customers or your employees or your colleagues, you're able to do it here. What it will do is it will tell you whether it's done or not, the actual activity that it is, and then obviously all the information that you need to know about the person and when the activity is. And then obviously you have your sort range, so you can view when the activity was actually meant to happen. Then under deals, you're able to view all the information about deals that you might have with colleagues or customers. You have any new things that you have in here, you're able to enter the name of the deal, the value, the source, all the information that you need to know about it here. And then you're able to drag it between new, qualification, and proposition. So if there are, obviously you can add new columns if you want on the far right here, where you're then able to add, obviously, let's say completed. And then you hit add to that, and then you can drag any completed deals into this tab here. This is really useful to be able to manage where your income is coming from and any things that you still need to work on, stuff like that. So you can really keep an eye on all the different deals that you've got going on and make sure that you're not missing any, and make sure that everything that you can, you're really getting the most optimum amount of money out of your business and not really leaving anyone on the sidelines. You're also able to synchronize your emails. So as you can see, you can sync any emails that you get with Saalz with any major email provider. So if you wanted all the emails that you're getting from Saalz to go into your Gmail, Hotmail, Outlook, Yahoo, BT, whatever you use, you're able to do it here. All you would need to do is hit the sync email button, and then you would put put your email in so I would obviously put mine at gmail.com, and then that would obviously take us to the next page where we would then sync it. But it's very, very easy to do, and that is great to know that it's an offer that you can do. You're also able to compose an email if you want to via the website here. You're able to view all of your drafts. Obviously, these will all be visible when you've actually synchronized an email with it. Obviously, view any sent email and any spam email. So it's almost like a built-in inbox into Saalz. It basically makes Saalz able to have any emails that you receive to your email or vice versa put into this section here. So you never have to open any external apps. It's all built into this website, which is brilliant. So obviously then in the account settings, you have all of these options. So you have any settings to do with your profile where you can change email and stuff. You can add different users in order so that they can also access Saalz as well. Great feature. Company profile settings if you want to change anything to do with your company and how it appears on Saalz. Billing and subscription options, visibility, so you can see any items, so you can basically decide permissions of people and stuff like that. You can also view field management, so if you want field for your leads to be changed, you can change them in here as well. And obviously another option for email sync and data import is also available in this menu. But that is more or less it for Saalz. So now it begs the question, what do I think of Saalz? And I think that they've absolutely nailed the one thing that people would look for in a CRM, and that's having a seamless location for every single bit of information that they need all in one place. The fact that they have the email synchronization is great. The fact that all of your accounts, leads, contacts, companies are all in also one place is also a great feature, because a lot of the time, as I said earlier, having numerous Excel documents can be a pain to keep hold of, and also not having that ability to share it with as many people and invite those people to be able to have permissions to view and edit and stuff like that is also quite useful to be able to have on Saalz. Everything is just in one place, and that's one thing that a CRM just must have, and it nails it really, really well. The actual user interface is absolutely brilliant. And the fact that you can basically add as many as you need, you can have as much information about them as you need, and also send out bulk emails really, really easily is a great, great feature. And you can obviously categorize them. And alongside that, being able to have support that are always there. As you can see, there is support at the bottom right that you can use if you want to. Having everything in one place, as I've said time and time again, is a great, great feature. And this is a really great CRM, so I have to recommend it. But thank you again so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.